Miles Morales, Spider-Man vs. the Panther God, issue number 28. Years ago, high school student Miles Morales was bitten by a genetically altered spider and gained incredible arachnid-like abilities. The proportional speed, strength, and agility of a spider, adhesive fingers and toes, the power to direct a bioelectric charge like a sting or to form a sword-like weapon, to camouflage himself to the point of invisibility, and to detect approaching danger using his precognitive spider sense. He hid these abilities at first until a hero inspired him to use them to try to make the world more just. He is Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Webs of Wakanda, Part 2. Vampiric bloodlust is wreaking havoc on Spider-Man's powers as he struggles to rein in the all-consuming thirst. After nearly killing the Vulture in their latest confrontation, Miles and Tiana Toombs, aka Starling, the Vulture's granddaughter, sought out help from allies like the Black Panther. The former King of Wakanda gifted Spider-Man a new hyper-advanced vibranium costume to temporarily regulate Miles' infection. But for a more permanent fix, Miles and T'Challa journeyed to Wakanda to request the Panther God Bast resolve Miles' infection as she did for T'Challa. Unfortunately for Miles, requesting such help as an outsider is a little more complicated. Wakanda. I'm afraid T'Challa cannot give you what you seek. Luckily for you, his sister is more than capable of aiding the needy. Greetings, Shuri. I see you still enjoy making entrances. Someone in the family should know how to have some fun, brother. Spider-Man, it's been a while. I'd ask if you're doing well, but if you're here, I can guess the answer is no. Yeah, you got me. It has been a long time, sister. You thank me a roll the way you butter me up, brother. I know, well, the price of asking for a favor. And him, does he? Yes, he too suffers from vampiric stain of Varney, same as I did. So you sneak him past our borders in the hope that Bast's anger will be enough to scare the sickness from him? Sorry for all that, but T'Challa said you could help us. My hope is based in reality, sister. The sickness is spiritual and nature, and I hope to find the antidote within the realms of gods. Then it sounds like your hope is based in foolishness. Bast will not take lightly to an outsider entering her domain. I am prepared for whatever wrath Bast might have, though I pray my status as her champion might lend her to mercy. You make it sound like she's gonna feel some type of way. That is certainly one way to put it, Spider-Man. My sister and I may commune with Bast freely, but you, as an outsider, you must pay a toll. Can't stress enough how much I don't like the sound of that. My brother means to say you must pass a trial. Man, was really hoping the head trip with that panther was all it took. If communing with the gods were that easy, then anyone would do it. True. You must enter the gods' realm alone, and thus must face Bast alone. What you experienced earlier was merely a background check in a sense. In other words, you have been handed an invitation to the gathering, and it's now up to the gods to determine what waits you inside. As a panther looks upon all of them. I fear we have waited long enough. Do you remember the key we retrieved, Spider-Man? Yeah, but you never told me exactly what it unlocks. Key? Huh. Your first mistake is trusting your eyes, little spider. If I can give one bit of advice, when it comes to minglings with the gods, relying only on what you see is the last thing you want to do. Bzzz. What the? The key is in fact a container for an item sacred to our people, something not often shared with outsiders. What my brother is saying is we have to really like you in order to do this. Do you accept? I do. That's good to hear. The heart-shaped herb will guide you, but be warned, Spider-Man. Some things are easier said than done. Brooklyn, Visions Academy. Bro, I can't believe we made it through the whole day without getting caught. I know. Thought for sure Mrs. Harrington was gonna spot you. Built different. Ha! Shift like this school's fun. I'm saying. Hey, Genki. Hey, Miles. Dang, Shift. Why didn't you tell me? You was moving like that. Shift not moving. We gotta get you up on slang. Someone, help! Someone, please help! You know what to do, brah. Shift on it. Poof! Flip, flip, swoop, snatch, honk, honk. As the bus almost hits the baby, we see Shift, the Miles Morales clone, come in and save the baby. Got you. It looks like he's watching the city in Miles' absence. Thank you, Spider-Man. Thank you. No problem. Gotta go. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. You're practically a pro at holding your own shapes now. Does whatever a spider clone can. This hero stuff runs in the family. Maybe you're getting this much joy from having a life, you should start living one. Shift will like that. First step, getting my boy a slice of old pizza and a beef patty. And we see a smile go on Shift's face. He must be hungry. No turning back now. Shh, can't you see we're trying to work? And my brother and I cannot complete the ritual if you keep distracting us. The only distraction here is you, Shuri. Let the boy know peace. Besides, we're almost done. Easy for you to say. You have no appreciation for how hard it is to draw these seals from memory. What's it going to be like? It's different for everyone. All we can do is offer the heart and shape and herb as penance for Bast's guidance and blessing. We're doing like a give one, take one? If only it were that simple. It is now time for us to focus, Spider-Man. A calm heart and mind will see you through. Are you ready? I am. Then we shall begin. They start chanting in Wakandan language. Let Bast's guidance be yours. Miles Morales' ears begin to protrude along with his teeth. He turned into a vampire. Whoosh. I don't feel any different. I don't think it worked. What is this? And his eyes turn bloodshot red. See, so arrogant that you would rap upon a door and not know it belongs to Bast? And we see the god of the Panther, Bast, right in front of Miles Morales. It's just wow, this is crazy. The child means no disrespect, Bast. The splendor of the realm can be overwhelming for the uninitiated. So, it is you who would dare bring an outsider to my domain. I do not understand. I mean no offense by our presence here. And yet, offense is given. And we see Bast, eyes light up with anger. Forgive me, Bast. It is not my intention to insult, merely to help the boy. T'Challa is telling the truth. Ma'am, he's only trying to help. As you helped cure me, I wish to do the same for him. Back in Black Panther, Blood Hunt. You insult me by bringing another to my realm. One that is spoken for. A herald of one of my most loathsome siblings at my feet. I don't understand. I'm not anyone's herald. Forgive them, sweet sister. How was the Black Panther to know? You. That the boy was already spoken for by the great Kwaku Anasazi. The Weaver comes behind Miles Morales, grabbing him by his collar. You look well, sister. Bast, your servants treat you well. Your false praise will buy you no goodwill here, trickster. I prefer the word storyteller. Why didn't you tell me you were already claimed by Anasazi, the spider god? Bro, I didn't even know I was. How did you even know I was here? I am the great spider, weaver of stories, of legend, of myth, and song. Mine is a host that expands worlds and realities and universes. A reverberation of string plucked on my web, no matter how distant, always finds its way back to me. Do you understand, my champion? My Spider-Man? Of course not. Forgive us, Bast. It was not my intention. It is never your intention, and yet you will pay for this transgression at a later date. In your misguided attempt to do good, you have now brought the great spider to my door, a slight that can now only be settled between gods. That much is true, sister, sweet sister, but still. An old evil has touched my herald, an evil even you had to seek aid to cure. Even here, within your great realm, clothed in your champion's trinkets, Varney's influence grows. I fear if we delay this matter any further, then one of Anastasi's scions will be lost to this sickness.
I do not seek a lecture from you, Weeba.
I do not mean to give one, but it is within our power to cure him of this vampirism. But in order to do that, he must pass a trial. What say you, child?
I'm ready, I think.
That is good to hear.
You are brave, child. I pray this trait aids you in your trial to come. What exactly is the trial gonna look like?
It will be simple. In order to cure you, all that I ask is that you provide me with a good story. A song that one could sing until the end of time. A story to end all stories.
How am I supposed to do that? I'm not exactly known for my vocal range. Please tell me this won't hurt.
Oh, sweet spider. I would never hurt one of my heralds.
Twink, 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 twink.
As we see the web weaver beginning to weave the web.
It sure doesn't seem that way.
What trickery is this? Release me, Anasazi. Fast, I beg of you.
The trial of the panther and spider must now commence, my champion. What are you doing?
Beginning of our story, and I've always found it best to start a tale. Ah!
What have you done?
With a little bit of conflict. And we see the Black Panther ready to duel his opponent, Miles Morales. Oh no, to be continued. Next, Spider-Man Miles Morales, issue number 29. Let's see what happens between these two battling opponents.